Hey man, what it do? Y'all over here now. Y'all used to be over there. I gotta get used to this. Hey man, what it do? It's your boy DRAWCO and I'm back, man. And I wanna apologize. I'll never be gone this long again. I'm looking at my little junk and my analytics. This thing say I ain't upload a video in a month, man. I'm slipping, I'm slacking, whew, I ain't putting in the work I need to be putting that work in. So let me close it real quick. I was watching that Dragon Ball. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Can't leak the site. Can't leak the site. Can't leak the site. No way. But look, we got that inside the world of scammers and check fraud with that boy Tommy G. You know what I'm saying? He dropped the joint. He dropped it yesterday. I just saw it. You know, I'm very interested in this topic. I ain't gonna say why, but you know what I'm saying. I'm really interested in this topic right here. You feel me? Let's get it. It's still recording. Yeah, it's still recording. All right, let's go. It's time, G. We gotta like the video before it even starts. Oh, y'all can't even see the video. I'm Trump. Hold up. Boo! Yeah. You see, I just liked the video before it even started. You know what I'm saying?
This is the Scam Mobile? Y'all ready to ride?
Scam Mobile.
Man, shout out America, man. I couldn't do this without y'all, man. We just show y'all what y'all could do if y'all wanted to get rich.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. They speak my language. You know what I'm saying? We go straight to chase. You know what I'm saying? We go straight to chase. We go straight to chase. Bang. On my mama.
A couple.
You know, I gotta tell him what it is. That little, we go. About cooler sit hunter. That cooler sit hunter. Cooler sit hunter. It might not even be sit hunter. It just look like sit hunter. I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt. I think I see 400s and feel me and a whole bunch of 20, but I'm just sit hunters.
The couple's American dream quickly turned into a nightmare after wiring nearly $800,000. All of that money went to a scammer.
Chop on.
How many times a week would you say you punch a meal?
7 times a week, every day.
Oh my god. Is that your fork or what is that for chicken?
He ain't lying, you know what I'm saying? You don't pay for food when you swipe. You know what I'm saying? I might got a little swipe on me right now. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Got that. They made that blue boy, you know what I'm saying? We ain't even do too much talking, boy. I got that blue boy. I got the gold boy. I ain't got no platinum boy, but I got the gold boy. The gold boy, I got that blue boy stay on me. You feel me?
Whoa. 12 people are facing more than 100 charges in a major credit fraud scheme.
University student accused of stealing more than $500,000 in a credit card scam.
It's shocking video of thugs chasing a mail carrier. Why? It's believed they wanted the master key he carries that opens mailboxes for the entire neighborhood. 25 and
Bruh, look, I don't blame him, cuz look, you really out here busting them plays. Bro, when you busting them plays, bro, you gotta open the mailboxes. If you doing what they doing, bro, you gotta open the mailboxes, but you gotta run up in there and get, yeah. I don't blame them. Would I do it? Nah. Would I get somebody to do it for me? Yeah, you feel me?
Investigates exposing a check scam that can wipe out your bank account.
We're talking about scammers who can clone any of our voices using artificial intelligence.
We are talking about $100,000 in forged checks.
Whether it's a scam call center from India, a billionaire's Ponzi scheme, a guy pretending to be a Nigerian prince, or a U.S. senator out trading hedge funds while employed on the taxpayer dime, the truth is people hate getting scammed. After all, there are entire YouTube channels dedicated to getting revenge on scammers. You see, scammers are people that leverage social engineering, also known as human hacking, to steal, manipulate, and exploit. They'll make their approach, get you to trust them, then before you know it, they'll disappear into thin air after they've extracted your bank account, social security, or other valuable information. Today, we dive into the world of...
I ain't gonna lie. I got scammed. You know what I'm saying? That's how I got introduced into this. I got scammed by Punch Made Dev, bro. I hit him up. I said, hey, bro, This one I ain't know no better. I was green like y'all. I thought scam was just magic money. So I hit bro up. I'm like, hey bro, how I do that Cash App? He said, oh yeah, send me this much. I think I sent him $250. Bro sent me the Cash App glitch, fake. Then he be like, okay, but now that you got the Cash App glitch, you got to buy the OTP bot for me so you can do the 2-step bypass. I said, bet another 200. So I'm in the hole 450. I ain't made no money, right? Then when I buy the OTP bot, it send me an email link. Click on it. Okay, that was just the first step. Now you have to really buy the real OTP bot. I'm like, bro, I ain't finna keep sending you no money. But guess what I did? Sent him some more money. Now I'm in the hole even more, bro. I think I sent him 250, 200, then 300. I'm like, bro, click on that link. Another one. I said, I quit. I hit dude up. I said, hey, bro, you scamming me? Blocked. I'm like, oh, man. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm slick happy I got scammed, because if he ain't scam me, I wouldn't know how to do it right. You feel me? If he ain't get me, I would have been green like everybody else. I would have just thought, oh, it's money to just pop up out the earth. So I can just make it pop up out there. Now I know you gotta be in that field. You know what I'm saying? What D-Lo say? I've been in that field. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get up in that field, get your feet dirty, get your knees dirty. Pause. No diddy. You gotta get your hands dirty. That's all I'm gonna say.
The fraud and scamming, and we uncover how some of the scams are happening right now. We'll cover the biggest scam that's ever occurred in US history, and we'll talk to the scammers to see how they think and what motivates them. And by the end of this, we'll provide you with tips on how you can avoid getting scammed yourself. This is the world of scammers. Let's dive in.
There are people out there looking to exploit your
Really don't look like they got no bread for it. You saw they was busting, look like money orders for a band. Come on now, man. I need to
shade up their own game. With scammers like this out there lurking, it's a good idea to protect yourself. To guard against shenanigans like this, I use the sponsor of today's video, Delete Me, to help keep my footprint.
They ain't sponsoring me, Tommy G. Sorry. They ain't sponsoring
Folks,
me,
today we're
Tommy
diving
G.
into the world of scamming. I don't know what the hell we're gonna get into. I'm excited, but apparently in the city of Minneapolis, scamming is a big business.
Minneapolis woman calls it emotional hacking. Scammers drained $800,000 from her dad's bank.
Boy, how they hit him for the 800
accounts.
LaSalle University student accused of stealing more than $500,000 in a credit card scam.
Foster was doing fake transactions, marking items up in price, then returning them for the original price while pocketing the difference in account of her own.
In fact, there are multiple RICO cases.
You see what I'm saying? You gotta use this. It ain't just magic. It's
going on for fraud, right?
I still want to know how they hit Pops for the 800 though. That's wicked work. $800 scam. It was probably them Indians. Hello, my good sir. Do you want all of the money? Buy the gift card. Send me the code. Send me the code. You get all of the money. All of the money. All of the money is yours. I promise. Now send me the gift card. Okay, now download this virus. I mean, download this virus blocker. Yes, my friend. Download the virus blocker. Once you download the virus blocker, I totally will not take over your computer. And when it doesn't take over your computer, let me shut up.
Right now, a big scam that was pulled was the food share program. People pretended to be feeding the
48 charged with alleged $250 million feed in our future. I know that's trifling. That's green. You out here capping like you feeding the homeless whole time. You pocketing all that money on you dirty dog. Put them under the jail. I'm just playing. Don't put nobody in jail. Hit them with their fire.
Homeless and walked away with millions of dollars, and now they're getting RICO'd for that. A scammer is kind of like an illegal magician. They're pulling things out of thin air. There's illusion, deception, and before you...
Oh, boy, bro, y'all seen the money spread, bro. Hit the car spread. That might be 100 mil. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. I got my little piece on me. Hold on. Whoa. Can't show too much, though. You know. Cover up the light. That's that Amex boy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you everything, but I can tell you a little something. I'm gonna just say shout out to the card holders. I keep looking over here because I'm over here, but I'm really right there. I'm telling you, I gotta get used to this. I apologize. You feel me? Yeah.
You know it or realize what they did, they're gone with the bag. Let's meet up with these guys and let's see what they're about.
This is how they get down. In my tech getting technical, you know what I'm saying? Walk up in there, whip out the laptop, grab the card, swipey. Yeah, buddy.
Yo, my boy.
Is that you?
Yeah, this me right here.
I'm in that rental car, that white car.
Alright, bet I'm finna walk over there.
Okay, okay, door's unlocked.
I ain't gonna lie, everybody be trusting Tommy G because he's a trustworthy guy. But what if Tommy G one of these days would be like, you know what? I'm finna work for 12. And then Tommy G get one of you drug dealers, scammers, killers, millers, dealers, whatever you do, to pull up on Tommy. Be like, yeah, bro, yeah, hop in the back seat. Hop in the back seat. Hop in the back seat. Get on the ground. Boy got the fight of your head. Now you going to jail. All because you trusted Tommy G. I trust Tommy G. I don't think he'll do nothing to me. But I ain't nobody to be had done too. You feel me? But you know what I'm saying? You know, that's because I keep it under the radar. You know what I'm saying? I got to get that money on. But I ain't finna be struggling till I'm 70. I ain't finna be breaking my back. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm watching the video. You feel me? On my mama. Yeah.
Yo, what's up, bro? I say, I just know how to
Quan. Boy, Tommy G just exposed Quan. Bro, that's ATL, Trackhawk, Lamborghini, McLaren, Lamborghini truck, 45 Hellcats. There's Quan from Atlanta. He just got exposed. You should have gave a different name, Quan. That crazy. Tommy G just exposed him. Scammer. Quan. I ain't gonna lie, I do it too.
ways to get money. Simple.
What are the different plays we're gonna be getting into today?
We got punching, simple things. We go from getting food. We can go from gas. We can go from checks. We can go from transfers. Scam work. It's all different type of ways you can get into it.
So what got you into this world?
Alright, so look, it started when I was younger. It was this rapper, his name TJX.
I ain't gonna lie, them punches, boy. You know what I'm saying? Punches. You know, my punches knockouts call him Mike Tyson. You feel me?
When I was young, real young, I was just listening to his music and wonder, what the is this dude doing? I started getting into it, digging in, and it started with cards. If you listen to his music, he's talking a lot about cards and checks, really. When he was talking about that, I kind of picked up on some things, and over time, I just got smarter and smarter and figured everything out.
So what was the first play?
I ain't gonna lie, like, he ain't lying. TJ, I listened to TJ, but I ain't never get put on by TJ, bro. I got put on by Babytron. Bro, Babytron put me on the sauce. Cause like I was a real fan for real. Cause I knew about Babytron when he was I think what was it, like 2020? Cause Babytron in a group, Shitty Boys. It ain't just Babytron, it's Babytron staying with TRD. And just listen to the music. Them folks be saying a little too much. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, that's how I came up off the you know, that's how I started my jug career. It was TJ, Punch Made Dev, Tron. Then Tron, I backpedaled, tried to get in with Dev and got scammed. If I see you Punch Made Dev, you gotta run my fade on my mama.
Play you ever made?
It was on Telegram. It was this African dude I met, and we was talking for a long time, and he told me something called, it's a certain type of check that you can order off a log in. The log, ship the check till it dropped. I picked it up, put it in the ATM, 6,900 came. That was my first ever play. And ever since then, I've just been on it.
Has this ever put you
6,900 off the first play? What was my first play? I ain't even gonna sit here and cap you now. My first play wasn't nothing crazy. I think I was hitting them giffies. Yeah, ran up in it. Talk too much. I ain't. Whoa. Let's just say $500 gift card. Yeah.
You in a risky situation.
Plenty of time. Pretty much scamming down here is pretty popular. I mean, in the city, everybody knows what's going on now. So if you find somebody that wants to do it, they know what they're signing up for. They know what comes behind it.
Are there rich scammers out there?
Free game. Don't ever do it in the city, man. First of all, don't ever do it in your own city. You gotta drive. You gotta hit the road. Gotta road run. But look, don't ever hit it in the city. They hip. Go to the country. They still behind in technology. All that technology. All that technology. Let me say it right for y'all think I'm retarded. All the technology ain't updated out there in the country. They really ain't hip to scamming. They still selling crack and all that selling booty, and they ain't hip to the scams. They ain't hip to the fraud. Them boys still selling drugs hand to hand, dap them up and rub them down. You feel me?
We get rich off scamming. That's real. Pretty common.
Six-figure rich, seven-figure rich.
That's real.
Rather than judging these kids, I wanted to try.
How many
figure rich, seven-figure
rich? I ain't gonna say they broke.
That's real.
Rather than judging.
Western, you see, that's what I'm saying. They hitting money orders though. But how many this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That 12 bands right there in the hand. But like, if you really like one of them, you walk in there, $67,000 check, boom, cash the thing out, get out of town. I gotta stop looking over there. Get out of town, oh my mama.
These kids, I wanted to try and put myself in their shoes. Now I know I'm overgeneralizing here, but here's a theory I'm working with. A lot of these kid scammers are from Gen Z, and this is the generation that saw their parents lose their house in the 08 mortgage crisis as the bank executives responsible got rewarded by multi-million-dollar bonuses, and the banks that fundamentally scammed the country got bailed out by the tax money of the very people they scammed. So essentially these kids witnessed a financial system that openly didn't give a shit about them or their parents, so heck, why not pull a scam of their own? And kind of explains the sense of nihilism that we've seen creeping into this Gen Z generation, whether you talk about scammers, the Kia boys, or just an overall sense of I don't give a f, because it seems like the world around them is crumbling. Now from a cultural standpoint, we've seen the rise of scam rappers, guys like Baby Tron, TJX6, and Punch Made Dev, and these are guys who look effortlessly cool, ridiculous.
Oh, did I end recording? Okay. Oh my god, I thought I ended the recording. Yeah, but look at that damn running up the Tron. That's my goal.
Guys like Baby Tron, TJX6.
Best rapper to ever rap, Baby Tron. I'ma stand on it and I'ma die on it. He better than your favorite rapper. He my favorite rapper. He really my favorite rapper because he put me on. Baby Tron the reason why I'm up. If it wasn't for Tron, I'd be down. I'll still be working regular diggler. I ain't working regular digglers. Baby Tron to put me on. You know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all can't even hold up. Wait a minute. Look at the GOAT. Baby Tron put me on. You feel me?
And Punch Made Dev, and these are guys who look effortlessly cool, ridiculously rich, and they seem to be easily getting away with scams on major banks and institutions. So yes, it's easy to point the fingers at the scammers you see here, and yes, they have a moral responsibility of what they are doing, but are they not just an underworld byproduct of a system that white-collar scammers created? I don't know. That's just a theory I'm working with.
Do you save much of your money?
Yeah. I'm not scamming long term to be scammed out for the rest of my life. This shit's all like, with anything you do, any hustle, all that shit just quick until you move on to your next, you feel me, next steps.
Have you ever been on?
That little man got a head on him. He got a good head on his shoulders. Cause look, bro, it don't matter what you do. It don't matter if you're selling drugs, scamming, killing, human trafficking, I don't know, whatever you're doing, you always need an escape plan, bro. You can't do it forever. If you got to look at the odds. If you're doing something you ain't got no business doing, you got to get lucky 100% of the time. Yeah, you got to get lucky 100% of the time you do it. The police only got to get lucky one time. They get lucky one time, catch you, you go to jail. You got to get lucky every single time. But then really with scamming, it really ain't too much luck involved if you know what you're doing. You know, get you a coat, get you a proxy, get you a talking too much. But like, yeah, bro. You gotta have an escape plan. You can't do it forever. Look at Hush Puppy. Look at Bandman. Bandman Kevin got caught on some other stuff, but that Hush Puppy dude got all that money and got caught. you gotta know when to quit. But I ain't gonna lie, it's hard to quit when that easy money comes so quick. Cause I always know a bunch of people, they be like, oh, if I bust a scam for 20, I'll quit. When you see how easy you get that 20, you be like, man, hold on. Maybe let me try to get another 20. Well, since I just got this 40 ball, let me try to get an 80 ball. You know what I'm saying? And you just gotta quit when you quit. Don't do no, oh, let me hit one more play. Wherever you want to quit, you quit right there. Cause 9 times out of 10, you hit that one more play, this when you go to jail. I ain't gonna lie.
Almost caught by law enforcement.
What is that?
Law enforcement.
Move on to your next, you feel me, next steps.
Have you ever been almost caught by law enforcement?
Well, I did question.
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
No.
Pause. Let me think yes.
Think about it, but nah, never.
How much does an IP address come to play with what you do?
It gets deep. That's like your address.
Boy, that's why you need that proxy. Brother, it's so crazy with this scam stuff, bro. Like, cause look, you get a proxy server, right? Cause everybody VPN. A VPN ain't nothing but a tunnel, and really VPNs make you more suspicious, right? Cause imagine you driving down the road, and the VPN is a tunnel. They saw you go into that tunnel. All they gotta do is wait on the other side of the tunnel and wait till you get out. You know what I'm saying? Now, VPN still help, but what you really need, get you a proxy server, because that's how they be hitting them, how he was talking about earlier in the video, punching. What they do, look, you can, with a proxy server, say you get somebody card, right? You get all the information. With the proxy, you can change your IP to their IP, so it look like you ordered it from their house. Crazy. How I know about this? I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know. Like, you feel me? That's like your internet address. So.
For most of the things you do you have to obscure your IP address?
Yeah.
Is that difficult to do?
Nah, average person could do it, I'd say.
So it doesn't affect a human at all, you think?
Everybody has committed a scam before in some way. Some people do different types of scams. Some people do insurance. Some people do home scams. You know, it's all different types of scams. I look at it as I'm not taking money from like a human. You know what I mean? And I don't think I'm a bad guy for it. You feel me? Let me see. We just got a package.
How much money are we talking right there?
17K, bro.
What you're about to see is called punching chicken. Now, punching is lingo in the scam world that refers...
Cuz said punching chicken. Bro, it's not called punching chicken. It's just called punching. I guess they finna go punch some chicken.
to the practice of using the dark web to get somebody else's credit card information and doing an online order to punch the item. You can punch chicken, pizza, presumably anything you can buy.
But that's how you get down. But with these punches, it just depends on like the security of the website. Some sites you gotta come correct. All your everything gotta be green. You can't make one mistake. And most of the time they go cancel it anyway, and then hit you with the text message. You gotta be one step ahead and be able to talk too much.
Online. Here's how it went down.
This is the website that I would buy the cards from.
Bro really thought he was cool. Bro said,
do the punching, ready to buy cards.
A fake credit card.
What site is that? I might know this site. Nah, I ain't seen that one before. I know a couple sites though. It looked like, what's the name? I don't want to say it and burn it out, but it looked like what's the name, but I don't think it's that though.
A real credit card, but it's just not ours.
And how much money does it have on it?
It depends. I wouldn't necessarily say I know the exact amount. Certain banks, they give you the ability to check. You can call the bank and you can check how much. But I would just be buying a card based off of the knowledge that I already know. There's something called a BIN. A BIN is a bank identification number. Now, depending on what BINs you have, you might got a card that has thousands on it. You might got a card that has millions on it. There's no telling them.
It's luck of the draw.
Basically.
He know what he talking about, but he don't know what he talking about. Cause look, this what you could. This really a finesse. Cause look, say you got a bin. The being first 6 digits of the car or whatever, right? But look, it's free game. Look at the zip code. If the zip code is in an affluent neighborhood, 9 times out of 10, them cars go smack. Y'all be getting cards from Lil Earl down the street. Y'all go put a skimmer at McDonald's, all the brokies there. Shout out Andrew Tate. But you look at the zip code from that card, and you can tell if they got money or not. And then they got like CC checkers. You just gotta be tapped in. You can check the card. And then some sites let you check the card before you buy them. And if the card ain't hitting on them, you can get the refund. But you gotta be on them good sites. You can't be on iwantascam.com. You gotta be on that, that pressure, that splat.
Yep.
So these are cards that someone physically stole, like at the gas station? It fell on the ground, they picked it up, they upload it to a website, and then...
Oh, that's what's the name? Bro, that's really the account. I mean, that's really the site. Crazy. What they got? They got dumps on there. That's how you go inside the store. They got CVV, no CVV, SSNs, Gold Furry 71. Bro, got a freaky username. But it's what's the name? I've been on this site.
It sold to a bidder like you.
I've been on this joint too. This if y'all know this start with an H.
How does that work?
Basically, yeah, kind of like how you just explained it. I wouldn't necessarily say it comes from people picking them up off of the ground, but more so skimmers. They have machines that you can put on, for instance, at the gas station, you can put a skimmer on the machine where the people put their cards into, and then from there, you'll get about 1,000 hits. Now, depending on how many people put their card in that specific machine where you put your skimmer at, that's where all the card information will come from.
Does the skimmer also capture your PIN?
Yes, it does.
So if you use a machine that has a skimmer and you type in your PIN, all of a sudden, you're wide open.
You're good. Yeah, you're not good. You're up.
You're good, though.
Yeah. The thing about, getting captured by a skimmer is if you have the right type of setup with your bank account in terms of two-factor authentication, the bank asking questions like, was this you that just spent money at Raising Cane's for about $100? You know what I mean? If you have these different types of protocols set up with your bank, then you're less likely to be a victim of fraud.
Basically, right now, you can get free chicken.
I can get free everything right now. Boom. Now we got the money on there. Now I can buy a card.
You can buy Social Securities off this?
When you buy the cards, depending on how much the card costs, that's why I said certain cards, they range from 20 to 25 all the way up to 30. You can see, look, I'll show you when I refresh.
And I just saw you could buy a Canadian card, you could buy a US card, to the country.
Wow. You can buy from anywhere on the planet. As long as the website has a way to get these cards and put them on their site, then you can get pretty much anything.
Man, I got a bin. I ain't got no views. It is what it is. Hey, I'm finna drop a free bin. Hold on. I'm finna give out a bin. Hold on. If you know what to do with this junk, bro, look. 519668. If you know what to do with it, handle your business.
Have you ever heard of punching a meal?
Oh, that's Bruce Rivers. Bruce Rivers, he's a criminal lawyer. Who is he? Bruce Rivers, he's a criminal lawyer. What he's gonna do? He's gonna react to all the self-snitching. Well, I used to stay watching Bruce Rivers. What happened to him? Not what happened to him. Bruce still making videos. I just stopped watching. I ain't gonna lie. I got bored. I'm gonna have to tap into Bruce Rivers. Man, what? Yeah.
Punching a mule?
We spoke to legendary lawyer Bruce Rivers and a man who's a financial crimes expert to get their opinion on the scams you see unfolding in this video.
Punching a meal.
No, I've never heard of that.
That's where you apparently acquire someone else's credit card and you use that to buy free food.
You know, there's a lot of scams going on. There's the skimming that goes on, like at a gas station, somebody attaches a skimmer. That's actually happened to me. Somebody tried to buy some stuff at a sporting goods store, like $2,000 worth of.
Oh, bro, I'm out here thinking somebody behind me. That's them tapping on the mic.
On my credit card. Then I see the guy in court on the hook for it. I mean, I was like...
That one thing about Bruce, he always had that fire. Got that, He used to have a shotgun on the back, all type of stuff. Bruce Rivers was scrapped up. You running that office, you getting put down.
holy shit, that's the guy that stole my identity. Had to trace it all back. We figured out exactly what pump it was. We figured out exactly where it was. And he had been doing this all over the place. So I saw him in Hennepin County in court. And my thing happened in another county. He was doing it all over the place.
A lot of times what's going to happen is you go to try and do a touch pay. It doesn't work. That's part of the plan. They want you to scan your card. So they actually will have a module, something that's identical looking to the actual card swipe overlaid. Physically go and try and pull it off. If it doesn't pull off, you're good. If you can go inside and pay the gas station attendant, ideally in cash, avoid this whole digital footprint process, you're gonna be a lot safer. You see any sort of fraudulent activity on your account, immediately contact your bank. The sooner that you can contact the authorities, law enforcement, it's gonna be much easier to get your money back. When there's delay in space and time, the scam, with any sort of financial scam, it's much harder to get your money back.
If you really want to get
Man, look, keep it real. People doing all this, oh, check for skimmers, do this, do that. It really don't matter, but your information out there already. You think you done bought some online and you ain't been out there yet, bro, they got your info already, bro. Just live your life. Don't use your debit card. Only use credit cards. Cause even if you do get hit, but it's the bank money, it ain't your money. And then you just be like, hey, bro, they want me to be like, oh, for real? But here go your money back. You do it with the debit card, you're cooked. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what to tell you. If they, well, I know your money insured up to what it 250,000, but yeah, bro, just use the credit card. Don't even use no debit card, bro. And don't even worry about all this. You get scammed, you go get your money back. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. God don't like you.
specific on which one you want to buy, you can type in your bank identification number.
Oh, hold on, real quick. Hold on.
So I'm gonna type in a bank that I know is gonna work. This is a bank called Wings Financial Credit Union. Very, very high class bank. So when you're doing simple punching for food and shit, like we talked about, yeah, Kings might take $100 loss today, but that person whose card I'm using, they're getting all their money back. 100% guaranteed.
Well, I've heard people that get scammed and it can take 30 days for them to get the money back in their account. The average American has $1,000 or less in their savings. So if you scam the average American and rent's due, they might not have it because of the scam.
You are right. But in terms of them never getting their money back, I know for a fact that they'll get their money back. Somebody just texted and said he's seen the police. Somebody just texted him and said police. Yeah, we gotta get out.
Yeah, bro, cause y'all walking around with shiesties on with these freak masks on, like they ain't gonna be like, hey, bro, what they got going over there? You know the white folks. Hello? Yeah. I don't know what he's doing, but I don't like it. Get out of here right now. It's two guys. I don't know if they're black or not because they're covered up. They got the gloves on and the mask. Yeah. Get out of here right now. Pronto, baby.
So we're outside of a Cane's Chicken. How often do you guys get free meals like this?
Every day I eat free every day. Everything I do is almost free.
So the customer name is
right? Yes. Thank you, actually. Look. Visa.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the card holders.
Credit card ending in 75.
Okay.
We'll go over to the website. Same card ending in 75. Can't make this shit up.
Okay. Some guy named just lost $50 because some guy got 50 chicken nuggets.
80. And we finna eat good. Okay, I hear the police.
Hear the police? Let's get out of here.
After successful chicken punching, the fellas decided to take their chicken to a warehouse in a secure location so they could eat their chicken in peace.
Alright, bro, we finna get under the basement and eat.
Scam, man, no. That's how I know they ain't really doing it for real. Cause look, bro, I want to comment on it, but I don't want to say too much. And look. You folks don't know how to do this no way. You get a CPN, bro. You can go get you a CPN crib, bro. You can use the CPN, do the regular steps you would do to build your own personal credit up, and then what you do, you go just get the house. Some houses now they like what did they delete the door, the key on the mat or something. Sounds stupid, but I'm being so for real. Just get a CPN, go get a house. The house ain't even in your name. It's in somebody else's name. you in the house, and then you ain't gotta pay the rent if you don't want to. You could just be like, well, rent due, time to get another CPN house. You know what I'm saying? I know folks out here busting $500,000. Well, let me stop lying. I know people busting plays for a 40 ball in penthouses, and then once they bust their play, they just leave and go to another penthouse. It's like, what scam is so sweet, you know what I'm saying?
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how illegal was that, what we just did?
That's like a 10, because I fully completed it, you know? And anything that you
That, what we So on a scale of 1 to 10, how illegal was that, what we just did?
That's like a 10, because I fully completed it, you know? And anything that you do that you're doing fraudulent, it's always going to be a 10. The only thing that makes it more secure is that I didn't go in there and swipe a card. So they can't say that I did anything illegal.
If they caught you, what would be the punishment?
You know, it's a white-collar crime. I don't think I would get charged with anything really because, like I said, they don't have any proof that I did anything.
Yeah, that's why I don't really mess with them dumps, bro. Like, it's much more risky, bro. If you do it online, hold up, my phone. If you just do it online, it's harder to trace you if you did everything you're supposed to be doing. You know, you got your proxy, then your VPN, then you got a what's the name, unregistered Wi-Fi junk, and then you pay for it with hidden money. It's a whole rabbit trail. Then you can get you got like the mini computers. You can get a computer inside your computer and then swap out what you got, because you can have Windows, but in the mini computer, run it as a Mac. It get deep. That's all I'm gonna say. It get deep. If you know what you're doing, you know what you're doing. Oh yeah, but going in stores, folks swiping in the mall, that's how you get caught. It's like, I say run up your money, then just spend the money in the mall. If you swipe in the mall, you gotta be real confident. And I don't think that's just me. I wouldn't do it. I just punch online. I ain't finna go in the mall swiping. Unless you out of town. You go out of town, swipe them Giphies. You go out of town and hit Saks or something. Come on now. And then most of y'all cars gonna be hidden for it. Y'all got WWE cars. Y'all fake hitting. Y'all fake punching. My cars hit like Tyson. You know what I'm saying? I had it on me. Hold on. Let me cover up that number. I had to go the Amen Blue Boy. You know what I'm saying? My cars hit like, come and get the cars from they a knockout. You know what I'm saying? Tyson, no chicken tender. You feel me?
If they did want to take full action and give me a punishment, it would probably be anywhere from like 5 to 10.
5 to 10 years?
Just for some chicken.
What makes it worth it?
Times hard for everybody right now. So it's like, if you ain't got no money, but you got somebody's card, you get all you good. Just the other day, I got big lines like this.
Is it that easy to get away with?
Yeah. 100%. I'm always in and out. I've never been in a spot and they tried to hold me or tell me, oh, we can't give you what you're paying for, you gotta wait a little bit, you know? But in terms of me going into a restaurant and I swipe a card, say that card declines. I swipe another card, I know they're looking at you weird. Give us a second. Matter of fact, you can't swipe any more cards. Just wait right here for us while we get the system to the break.
Off of the story time, bro. Them folks, a quick one. I ain't even gonna say too much. Walk in the store, I had blanks though. I ain't even had a card with the face on it. I ain't know. Cause now you got the digit printers and talking too much. But look, walking there with the blanks, hit that junk. I'm at the self checkout, card decline. I'm like, dang, I ain't do it right. But I bought some more cards. I whoop out another card decline. I'm like, golly, boy, nothing about swipes hidden. Put another one, cha-ching. It went straight through. I'm like, ooh. But right before I leave out, they talking about some cause once it declined twice, the old girl was staring at me. And I was walking, she was like, let me see your receipt. She look at the receipt. The names don't match up. She look at me, look at the name, look at me. Kevin? Yeah, this is me.
While they're getting their system set up.
15, bro, I've been recording almost 40 minutes to video. I'm finna stop pause.
They're really calling the police to tell you like, hey, this guy's in here trying to commit fraud.
So do you even get nervous making a play like this?
So do he walk in the store with that mask and them freak glasses? I don't think he walked in the store with the freak mask on with the glasses. That's why he blurred their faces. I think they took that off, walked in there, got their food, and dipped.
It's easy, bro. I've been doing this shit since 2017.
All right, let's see if this is real chicken or scam chicken.
Come on.
If you could say a message to the CEO of Raising Cane's, what would you say?
Hey, thank you for the chicken. You fed a lot of hungry people.
I ain't never had Cane's. Is it busting? Let me know in the comments.
I guess big dogs gotta eat. Is that necessary for? Is that your fork or what is that for chicken? Whoa! I'm gonna see if punch chicken tastes any different. Actually, this is my first time eating Raising Cane's. No fucking diddy. That is a chicken tender.
I ain't gonna lie, the food tastes better when it's free. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, and we got the tan too, people.
Chicks. Yeah. That's where the money is.
I had something to change around with the car because it wasn't grabbing, the CVV, but we had the code to change that shit around, take care of that. Alright, best of the page ready to go? Yeah, for now, once this nigga wake up, motherfuckers probably gonna get this sent out on today or tomorrow. I'm gonna give his ass a call, wake his ass up.
So, the guy that's sleeping, what role does he play? The guy that's gonna wake up?
That's the head. Let me see. That's the head.
So, the guy that sleeps plays a very important role. He's the one that do send-outs. Basically, I can't get into too much detail, but he does send-outs for banks, and we're able to access logs that way. Best way I can describe it is a message coming to your phone.
Okay. How?
He do send-outs. Bro, y'all did. That's what I'm saying, but they ain't hip. They hip because they get money. I can't say they ain't on it, but they ain't. Bro, just get your OTP bypass all that, bro. They ain't hit, bro. Really, free game. You know how to SIM swap through the roof. I ain't gonna lie, they SIM swap is something serious. Boy, you SIM swap, log into their account, 100 million in the bank account. Just, I'm just gonna wire this over here. You feel me? I'm just gonna buy a whole bunch of Bitcoin and send it over here. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say too much, but I said too much already. You feel me? I gotta stop pausing. I'm at 40 minutes.
How hard is it to get your hands on this type of paper?
You can get it. Anybody can get paper like that.
What does it take for this to be legit? Like, is this
paper
a tough part of the puzzle, or is this pretty easy part of the puzzle?
One of the easiest parts and we have access to it.
How many hours a week do you think you work doing this?
I still have.
See, they doing them little junks, but look, for real, free game. Watch the chicken acetone. You gotta do it slow though.
Well, I still carry on light. It's probably gonna take hours out of the week. I'll probably save maybe like 10, 15 hours. Most shit is fast.
What makes someone good at this?
Connection. The more connections you have, person has something for everything.
Bro, connections is everything. Not even just scamming, but for real with scamming, this connection. You have a bank any. Whew. I just, oh man, a bank any is wicked, bro. Any, that's the inside. If you, that's somebody that work on the inside. You have a Walmart any, Target any, bank any, a bank any. They just make the process so easy. Say you wire some money that you want to cash it out, your any go cash it out, be like, oh yeah, here you go, Mr. Woo-doo, woo-doo, woo-doo. You know what I'm saying? A Target any, go get a bunch of TVs, swipe them, and they ain't gonna ask no questions. They know what you want, and then they go, but you gotta break your any cut. You can't scam your any, cause you scam your any, you go to jail, cause they gonna get to snitching. Don't scam your any. Don't do it.
You get every field, cause it's not just one type of scam. Be rich.
Does this profession make you nervous?
Pull your pants up.
Is it risky?
Yeah, for sure. Can't be nervous though.
What's your philosophy on life?
The word is mine. Have fun while you're young.
Is it hard to keep this on the hush? If you're busting big plays, is it hard not to flex it or to talk about it?
Definitely.
I was going dummy on my Snapchat, but I had to cut that out. Too federal. Boy, I up a 50 ball all blues on Snap. I up a 10 ball all 50s. It's just when you get that money on, boy, it do something to you. Like I said at the beginning of the video, you can't have no fun on if you ain't got no money on. You feel me? It ain't no fun on if you ain't got no money on. And once you got that money on, you want to act a fool.
things. Now I'm getting to the point where
I gotta lock in. I'm almost at an hour.
You know, I do it so like I won't even post.
What's your specialty?
Have different specialties. You always level up, so I can't say I have like one good specialty, but I can do anything that I want. That's another thing. I think my good specialty is I can figure out whatever I want to learn.
My specialty is wires. I ain't gonna lie, this is where all the money is for real. All this other stuff, I ain't finna say it ain't hitting on nothing. Cause them checks, I say wires number one, checks number two, then everything else under it. Everything else y'all can fight for third place. Nah, I can't even say that. Wires number one, checks number two, Sims number three, everything under there, who cares? But then wires, bro, it's so easy, bro. You can hit a wire for 100,000 overnight, go out of town, cash it out, then talking too much.
Were you good at school?
Yeah, I was good at school.
Did you like school?
Yeah, school was fun.
What do you call yourself?
Why they want just wearing this? They was outside wearing them freak
I'm good at
man. You
talking,
wear them freak man.
good at talking.
Baby J.
Everybody play different roles.
Juan
This
and
is one
Baby
of my
J.
guys right here. He might come to you, ask you a couple questions, or you'll get out. But basically, this right here is a check that I cooked up. This is like a real check that I made a copy of basically. So let me try to show you. This what it look like originally, and this what it look now. Exact same thing, exact thing. And this right here, the way that I'm doing it, a lot of people don't know how to do it this way.
Check fraud. Printing out fake checks, cashing them at a bank.
What normally happens isn't that the person who's doing the fraud is the one cashing it in. Usually they get some unsuspecting person, oh, I can make you a lot of money, and so they write the check to that person. So there's a middle guy in between, and it's usually the person that's unsuspecting, not thinking that it's a fraudulent check, and all of a sudden they go to the bank and they try to get the cash.
Stop the cap. They know it's a fraudulent check. They just don't care. They want their money. But 9 times out of 10, the head do something he ain't got no business doing, or the playmaker, that's what I call it. I don't call them scammers. I don't call them juggers. I call them playmakers. I'm a playmaker. But look, the playmaker, if you don't get the money out the right way, you go mess their account up, and they gonna be locked out their account. They can't have a bank account for like 7 years, and then they go tell on you. Don't scam your heads.
Cash, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's usually the unsuspecting person, not the person who's behind the scheme.
A check fraud is a complicated situation because one of the biggest ways that you can protect yourself is go to the actual post office itself and mail the check. And I would prefer that you don't even mail checks. I really don't think you should be at this point. It has all your information on it. The more space and more distance you have in terms of the transit that needs to occur with that check, the more risk.
Color like, what's up, brother? Nah, that was lame. That was lame. My fault. That ain't hit. Bro, look like Buzz Lightyear without the mask.
You're gonna have. What is the penalty for printing fake checks?
It depends upon the loss amount, typically. Usually it's a felony because it's forgery and theft by swindle. And so if it's under $2,500, it's probation. Each check becomes a felony count in and of itself, and you get enough of those, it can ultimately be a prison sentence. It really does depend upon the value that we're looking at.
And what can this play be worth?
This one right here was $5,400.
That's a lot of money.
A piece of paper.
This is just making up a check?
Yeah, this is just me making one.
So you can make any amount you wanted?
Yeah, any amount you want.
Is it gonna come out of here?
Yeah, I would imagine.
The bigger you go, the more.
Yeah, once you touch that 10K mark, any scam over 10,000 is where it's serious. It's when it gets serious, for real. Check for.
Man, y'all ain't no real money getter, boy. You gotta take that rest. I'm busting up 50 balls.
Forgery isn't so high of a crime.
How much does this printer cost?
Roughly about like $500.
It's crazy that a $500 printer can turn into thousands and thousands of dollars. They say money doesn't grow on trees, but you guys are kind of making it look like it does. Someone got the original or a copy of a real.
Side note: Tommy G need a taper. Tommy G, your haircut. I ain't got one right now, so I can't be talking. But look, Tommy G cut. Go and get that. Tommy G need to line up in a taper. Let his hair grow. Look. Let me stop.
Check. Sold it to you online and you're printing out that version?
That version on your mailboxes. Yeah, so it's There's two common ways to get a check. You can break a mailbox, or there's keys. You could look it up. You could probably find clips of people robbing mailmans to get keys.
In regard to mail carriers, there's been a lot of violence towards them. There's been a lot of robbing of mail carriers and taking the keys that they use in order to open up mailboxes. And there's been all this money put towards these digital defense mechanisms and these electronic keys to use, but that still doesn't necessarily protect the mail carrier themselves. But this applies to everyone. In terms of protecting yourself generally, it's all about not having patterns. For the mail carrier, if you're on a route, just like if I was on a patrol route, if I had the same patrol route, same time, same place, every single day, it's easy for that patrol route to be intercepted. Change and vary your patterns. It's called force protection.
What about when someone hits a mail truck, steals the mail keys, and steals checks that way?
Bye-bye. In other words, you know, that's usually done on an inside job basis, because who's going to steal a mail truck and know that there are going to be checks on that truck? Probably not too many.
Which is the most risky part of this puzzle?
I say out of all of them, the risky part, 9 times out of 10, you guess the most riskiest part and who has the most important role in this particular style is the person who's getting the checks.
So, when you scamming, it's not always like somebody's always we're always the villains. Like, we also helping people, because we split the money that
we never just running off.
We split it 50-50 with them. Just now.
50-50, I ain't doing it, buddy.
Someone just said, I swear I got evicted, I gotta get back on my feet, and you said, I got you, cuz. Send me ID. Someone's sending you their bank
right now. This is right now. Look at the time. This is today. Look, this today.
Some people actually need help, so it's like sometimes
I know people to this day that bring me other people's accounts.
You see how real this look? If you're a big teller, who put that up to the sky, you'll see like, you see me?
Like this is a real one.
This is a real check. Come up and cash this and then get paid for it right now. Actually, they are. Y'all finna see it today.
Make sure you change their license plate before you hit their ATM. Make sure you ski it up when you hit their ATM. Make sure you cover up them eyes when you hit their ATM. Make sure you cover up them fingers when you hit the ATM.
We can only fit so much into a YouTube video. All this will be available at Patreon only. Highly recommend you check that out. Link is in the description. Would you say this is up there, Miguel, for things you've done?
Top 3 for sure.
This is fucking ridiculous, dude. I'm not exactly sure what we're about to do, but it feels sketchy. The first scamming video I put out, people are wondering, is this guy for real? Is he scamming us and believing that it's real? But like the casualness of which we're doing some of these things is like,
nah, you know what it is. Oh shit, what the fuck going on, man? We cracking accounts, not safe. We are cracking accounts, not safe. It is less dangerous. Do not get killed trying to crack a safe. We crack accounts. Please do not.
So does Minneapolis feel?
You feel me? Hidden bank robbers. You know what I'm saying? I can rob the bank chilling in my house while you trying to rob a bank with their shank. With their fire. I mean, not with the shank. You rob a bank with a shank, you go get shot. The bank teller might up the blick on you. Can bank tellers have blicks? I guess not, because they don't ever fight back.
Lawless right now.
Certain parts is lawless. I'm not gonna lie, this whole city is known for scamming. That's like the biggest thing. Like even from the politicians to our parents to other people's parents.
How do the politicians scam?
They're hitting on a lot of shit. Like they get paid bribery and shit. Like they're into like the non-profit frauds and shit. Politicians here, they're dirty too. They play dirty games. Even the police even play dirty games.
He's not going to mention some of the biggest scams going on. Here's a look at something that's actively happening in the city right now. Here it is.
One of the largest scams in United States history happened right here in Minneapolis. During the pandemic, the Minnesota Department of Education was tasked with overseeing the handout of meals to kids, the needy, and the homeless during the COVID era, and they delegated local supervision to nonprofits like Feeding Our Future. What happened next was a tsunami of swindling. These nonprofits fraudulently claimed to be feeding thousands of kids a day within just weeks of being formed. Not only were literal tons of food.
I ain't never seen Amy spit like that in my life. Amy Bach. She poured chicken. Bach. But that was so lame.
Wasted, but the fraud ended up costing the US taxpayer about $250 million. As of now, there are dozens of people being indicted and brought to trial, and to this day this stands as one of the biggest scams in US history. Stands as one of the biggest scams in US history.
Straight Indians. They black.
In the dirty streets of Minneapolis, mama doing dope, daddy got no hope. He just scam, y'all. It's a system scam that's both our parents. CIA bought.
Man, I thought he finna start spitting bars. Bro said, mama doing dope, daddy ain't got no hope. I'ma kick your dope. I thought he was really finna bust around, cuz had me hooked. And then let me go. You know what I'm saying? He let me off the hook. He let me down. I thought he was finna bust around. He broke my mind.
Dope to the motherfuckers. See? My daddy, they got him out the way. He ain't trying to pay no child support. It's cool though, bro. Cause you know what we gonna do? We gonna grind, nigga. This that shit that we love, nigga. We love making that money,
ain't no fun, young. You ain't got no money, young.
Nigga out here for real. Yeah, I'm not a bad guy. I'm not gonna say this like I'm the biggest, baddest guy to do this to people and shit. Nah, bro. I just do this to get my people to get to hear me.
What percentage of scammers would you say are balling, and what percent of them would you say are actually kind of broke?
They are bullshit scammers. Like, there's always the one main person, then there's the middleman, then there's the middle's middle. You know, like, it's like a tree. One person passes a card to one person, that person gets passed down to the main person. The main person is the one who splits the money between everybody and decides how much everybody else is going to get. And so all scammers are not rich. That's another thing. Like, you can be a scammer and not have a way. Feel me? Like, in scam world, there's always a new scam. That's another thing. And it's about who figures out the scam first.
You can't really say it's too many runners. Like, it's like, you always tell, like, when you a scammer, you know who a runner and who's boss trying to find new moves.
But don't get it confused, though. I just seen runners turn into bosses. You feel me? Like, it's a lot of runners that became the man, that man. You feel me? So, big thing in the scam world, getting slimed out, too.
Yeah, cause they call rippers. They'll rip you off. They're rippers. But yeah, that's how it go. A runner, you do so many runs. It depends on your mindset. Though. You could be a runner just trying to get some bread, or you could be a runner trying to learn the game. You learn the game, you can go do it yourself and get your own runner. You feel me? You don't even need them no more. They need you still, but you don't need them. So you go do it yourself. You don't need. Yeah, you bigger cut. Yeah.
What is that?
I'm just like, say Mexican, brother just did a move, and you like, I'm not paying you or who you brought. It's over with. I'm taking a whole bag. That's what I remember we was talking about karma yesterday. It's karma and it's scam or two. Run off on somebody. Last time they did is
you run off on somebody, you go get towed on or you'll get blicked down. There's no other option. Unless you run off on a little sucker, on a little punk, he don't want to fight. Oh man, he took my money. Rats.
that's what I think it's about. And it's about wiping it down. That's a whole other stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's not just.
That's what I was saying earlier. If you don't know how to wipe that joint down correctly, then boy, your whole play goes what? It's over with. Cause you don't wipe the play down, the check stuck in there, the account negative, and it's froze. And you just messed the head up. Cause the head can get off scotch-free. You can get off scotch-free. It's just bad. I'm not gonna tell you how to wipe it down because I've been talking too much in the video. But look, just because you made the play go through, now it's time to get the money out to play. And if you mess it up, you did all that for nothing.
It's like easy. You can't just wake up and come. It's not that easy. Now, it's that easy to do basic shit, but it gets deeper than that.
It can be a blessing and a curse at the same time. It just depends on how you break your move. You gotta stay consistent too. You gotta stay consistent with anything you do.
Alright, you're filming.
I'm gonna show y'all some box action.
Scammers operate in a climate of deceit. You see, fraud is a game of smoke and mirrors. These guys ran off with the camera to presumably make an ATM play, and what I saw on the tape left me questioning reality.
They just trying to show off. If you really out here trying to stack it up, you ain't finna get no 20s. It take too long. It's too much. I don't like hundreds and 50s. I ain't gonna lie. Get you some hundreds and 50s, you'll be straight. Bro, I'm finna be recording for an hour. Hold on, bro. Let's go and get this video over with. We got 3
That's some great footage. See the police?
Where do you guys see him? Of course, you guys were out there for like fucking 20 minutes in ski masks and glasses.
We had a little technical difficulty. You like took this so long, and you'll see the car start locking on us. But sometimes the car will lock up and then it gives you like fraud alerts, which the person has to confirm on the phone.
You guys were skied up with glasses the whole time in front of a bank? Like,
you gotta be.
How is that not, like, do you guys feel like you guys were out there for way too long?
Time limit. And what can they possibly do for real?
One of the things that comes to mind is what we are seeing, is that even real? And what makes me think it is real is that they took 20 minutes outside of this van, they got fraud alerts on their phone. If they were just taking money from their own account, it would have been in and out in a minute or two. But this also brought up more questions.
But Tommy, you ain't educated, bro. You can be in and out and
Now, remember earlier in the episode when I was talking about the sense of nihilism that I have noticed in Gen Z? When they do things like this, their nihilism can come off as quite sinister. I mean, scamming people, banks, grandmas, restaurants, it's pretty crazy. But what I think is the source of all this nihilism is a lack of hope. And why I think a lot of Gen Z has no hope, I mean, this is the first generation in American history that's projected not to do better than their parents. These kids have inherited this world where they can't afford anything, the food, the housing, the college, all of it is sky high. And the people making the rules, their government, is this lazy, lousy bunch of bureaucrats that openly cheat all of the time. So a lot of these kids, I think, have just said, F it. The world is fake, the world is a scam, and I'm gonna scam the world. I'm gonna get mine for myself at any means necessary. I'm gonna cheat the system that I feel cheats me.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
But what do I know? I'm just trying to make sense of what I'm seeing and figure out the world.
Nah, yeah, you know right, Tommy G. You just hit it right on the head, bro. It's like, what else is there to do? They say go to college, but it's folks at college can't even get a job. If they do got a job, it ain't what they went for. They can't afford nothing. You went to college and you still struggling, but college was supposed to be the way out. It's like, but then you go to the trade route, now you sacrificing your health for the money. It's like, bruh, I ain't saying I'm proud of what I do, but you know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do.
That was a look into the world of scamming. Any final thoughts, fellas?
And we didn't give y'all everything. We didn't get a chance to give y'all everything, but and we won't give y'all everything. We love y'all. We don't scam people for a living. We help people out.
We took a deep dive into this world. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week. Peace. If you want to keep yourself safe on the internet, consider checking out the sponsor of the video, Delete.
Alright, well, let me go and get better. I ain't editing this video. I'm finna upload it just how it is. But this Tommy G. Tommy G wanted, am I subscribed? Yeah, I'm subscribed. Touring the most expensive car dealership in the world. 250 million? Now that's who you need to scam. Alright, let me stop.